Hey everyone, I'm back again with another video, and this one is titled, My wife of 5 years together, 3 years married, just called me to tell me she cheated on me Saturday night while out of town for work. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get right into it. My wife just called me about 3 hours ago and told me that she cheated on me this past Saturday. Let me give you a bit of a backstory. My wife suffers from some undiagnosed mental issues, mostly panic attacks, anxiety, some form of depression, mostly just self-hatred. She sometimes breaks down. I've always been there to support her, and we've always gotten through it. A few months ago, she accepted the same job as me. I went to a different state for training that normally lasts approximately 4 months. As of this weekend, she is 2 weeks away from finishing training and then coming home. On Friday, she messaged me telling me that she was having a bad mental weekend and wanted to cut out everything for the weekend. She deactivated her Facebook account, and we went from messaging all the time to barely messaging at all, or some short responses. It's not out of the ordinary for her to have bad days, though I never seen her to be this bad. She told me she wanted to hole herself up in her room and just not leave, and be left alone. I tried to respect that decision, but I did send her a bunch of pictures of our animals as a way to try and make her feel better. We have 4 cats and 2 dogs. Saturday, we were talking every once in a while, but not really a conversation. Mostly just a sentence or two here or there every couple hours. I ended up getting a Snapchat from her in the evening showing her in the hallway with some of her training friends, both male and female, drinking together. I was kind of hurt that she was feeling well enough to go out, well, stay in I guess, with friends, but not enough to talk to me. I feel like even though we had an argument before, we never stopped talking like this before. I ended up not talking to her for most of Saturday night. Sunday was much of the same, barely talking, and that was that. All of Sunday, I had a huge pit in my stomach, fearing the worst. I called her after her classes and asked her if we were okay, to which she responded yes, and that she loved me. Then, an hour after that phone call, she called me back to tell me that had gotten incredibly drunk Saturday night and slept with one of her classmates. She claimed that they had both gotten completely drunk, several of the other classmates were vomiting from drinking too much, and that's how she ended up going to his room that night. She also claimed that after she sobered up a bit, she went to another one of her female friends' rooms and stayed up crying until 3 a.m. I feel like I have identified 2 issues related to this problem. 1. Drinking. I have told her before that I think she drinks too much, and that she needed to cool her jets. She has told me a few times before that she agreed with me, but it never really completely stopped. 2. Mental issues related to anxiety/self-hate, which also includes the feeling of being unloved. I have told her, for the time being, that 1. She needs to stop drinking altogether. 2. She needs to get serious help for her mental issues. And 3. We need to go to couples counseling once she gets back. I feel bad forcing her to go see a therapist, since I feel like seeing a therapist only works if you want it to work, but I don't know what else to do. I don't feel bad telling her no more drinking. I do believe in the love languages. I always said my love language was through physical things, hugs, kisses, presents, and intercourse. Her love language has always been through acts, like doing chores, etc. Things that don't cost money basically. I am certainly not perfect and don't pretend to be. I am incredibly lazy, so most of the time I don't do house chores on time or at all, and will mostly forget to do things unless it's something I really want done. She hates spending money on things and has always had an incredibly low intercourse drive. I feel like she doesn't understand my language, and I don't speak her language. Also, the fact she has always had a low intercourse drive was never an issue for me. I understand that intercourse isn't the only thing in the relationship, but the fact that she went and had intercourse with another person despite that just makes it feel 10 million times worse. I am basically asking for advice or help and kind of venting to strangers on the internet because I can't really talk to any of my friends or family about this. If we do end up working things out, I don't want them to look at her through colored lenses. I am not here to make her out to be the devil. She's an amazing woman who has done something so terrible to me. I don't know what to do anymore. And the first comment says, since you self-describe as incredibly lazy, I'm not sure if advice that recommends a path forward that takes energy is the right approach here. Unfortunately, literally all of my ideas require you putting energy into things. I would demand separation for at least a month, but that requires maintaining a house by yourself, taking care of pets, all that. Couples counseling should be down the road a bit. She needs to work on herself first while separated. Unfortunately, it sounds like if you went down this road, she'd likely sleep around to fill the void. Gosh, I exhausted myself just thinking about this. I think your issues are above our pay grade. Sorry, man. And the OP replied, I might be over-exaggerating my laziness. I maintain the house and all the pets right now. She has been gone for the last 2 months and was gone for 2 months a while back. The house was clean, the pets all alive, nothing on fire. I am not afraid to put in efforts, especially when it's needed, even if I don't want to. I just generally don't put in as much effort for things I don't want to do if someone else is there to pick up the slack. That's what really upsets her the most, I believe. She knows I can do the cleaning, I just put it off until later, and she ends up doing it first. And the commenter replied, if you're committed to making this work and there are 100 other issues to address besides the chores, I recommend a chore chart. Each week you both have your share of the chores and you commit to getting them done by the end of the week, bedtime Sunday, or whatever day you designate. She promises to not do your chores for you and you promise you'll get them done even if it's 11:59 on Sunday and you're rushing around. This is, of course, separated from the much bigger issues of the cheating and drinking, but if it helps you in the next relationship, it's worth a try. And the third comment says, this is all BS excuses. No matter how drunk I am, I can say no because it's not my BF. I go to therapy for my self-esteem and I never wanted to cheat. There is no reason, no justification. The only reason she did it, it's because she wanted to. You should leave her. And the second comment says, to be straightforward with you, you seem very calm and forgiving. You need to take time to think things through before jumping into decisions. I take it you have not seen your wife face to face since the incident. You need to get all the facts that you can, as this may have been going on for weeks. Check your social media, including phone. Do you know anyone there who could give you details of what has been going on since the training began? What remorse has your wife shown? I am like others, do not use her mental health and drink abuse as an excuse. If she can work, then she can function. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below and let me know if there's any other subreddits you guys would like me to make videos on, and also like the video and please subscribe.